Hello there. Right, well, as a follow-up to that Chestnut Treehouse video I did about a couple of weeks ago, I've been in there in the same charity shop for quite a few occasions because there's been a really good CD collection been handed in, and they've been putting out the albums sort of, sparingly. I tend to buy some, then they put out a few more, then I buy some, then they put out a few more as each day passes. I've been going in there and I've like accumulated almost, say, 50 CDs almost. Not all are from the Chestnut Tree House. There are some here which are from different charity shops and bits and pieces, but a majority of them are, and I think the majority were about £1, I think, for a lot of these. And picked up Mirrors. Didn't know much about this. A lot of these albums I don't really know too much about. A lot of them sort of like I have an idea what they might be, and sort of curiosity has led me to buy them up and try them out. But I was guessing this has come some kind of alternative band, and this is actually quite good. It reminds me a bit of the original Terminator movie, the sort of the soundtrack to it, got that kind of electronic kind of tone. And I quite liked it actually. It's quite good. Yeah, this was, I think, came out 2011. If memory serves me correctly. So yeah, Mirrors, Lights and Offerings. An Alison Moyet album I've been after for a while. Other, this came out in 2017, so it's fairly recent. And so I happened to find it in a charity shop for £1. So there you go. This wasn't from the Chestnut Tree House, this was from the British Heart Foundation, and they are notoriously expensive. This was on sale from £9.25 to £4.62, but even that is dear. And there's a few of them I wanted, wanted to buy, but there was sort of this kind of funny kind of prices all over the place, and I just thought, it's going to be too expensive buying multiple albums from them. I'll just get the one and pick my favourite one out of the lot and just go with that. And that's what I did. But yeah, crazy pricing. But yeah, anyway, great album. Of course, has the hit, the #1 hit, Video Killed the Radio Star. So nice to finally pick that up on CD. I have it on vinyl, but now I have it on CD as well. We have PJ Harvey, Let England Shake. I do have another of hers, and this is another one I picked up of hers, Let England Shake. A classic album by ELO Discovery. This was £1. So yeah, another one I got on vinyl and now have on CD. After this one for a while, Mark Hollis, of course, formerly of Talk Talk. I think he'd done 2 albums, or maybe it was just this one album I think he'd done solo. But it was one I've been after for a little while, so I'm glad I picked that up, and now I can take that one off my list. So Wild Beasts, indie rock band, I think. This is 2 dancers. You can see for £1. We have a Best of Swing 96. I love these Swing 96. That mid-90s era of R&B and swing was, I think, the best of the decade, and I don't think it's been anything like it has been in those years. And 90s R&B I absolutely love, and great hits on here, and great stuff. Yeah, I like a bit of 90s R&B. Oddly enough, Josh Groban album, and Eliminations. I think this is pop. I think it's pop music for £1. Another Alison Moyet, The Minutes, 2013. Some 80s stuff, bit of obscure now. and this is Scarlet Fantastic, and I think this is a mid-80s. Oh, so let's say 97. I'm sure it's an 80s album, and I could be wrong. Could be wrong. So let's say 1997 on there. It does, doesn't it? But I did actually think this was 80s. It does look very 80s. Never mind. This is certainly 80s, and this is Some People by Bluesome. Yes, that same label. Same label as that other one. Cherry Pop. So yeah, this is 1985. So yeah, bit of 80s pop, bit of obscure 80s pop. Some indie rock. This is I think it's a single. Sound Team, Born to Please. I don't know anything about this band. 2006, so I'll give them a try, give them a listen, see what I think. A bit of Patti Smith, Gone Again. This is more of a later album of her collection. This came out in 1996. It's older than I thought it would be, actually. Nice paper cardboard sleeve, although it has come away a little bit there. But yeah, this is £1, so you know, not bad. We have the Waterboys, Pagan Place. Quite grim, these Waterboys covers, aren't they? And yeah, this is brought from Scope this time round. So, yep, Waterboys album. Didn't have. A bit of a blind buy, this one. The Ballet School and The Dew Lasts an Hour. The Dew Lasts an Hour, and this was £1, so I thought I'd give it a try. You know, I was picking out these albums. You know, a lot there I was sort of like didn't know, and thinking it would come from the same collection. You know, the person who had these albums, you know, they actually have quite good taste. So, you know, I'm expecting these albums to be, you know, pretty good. Another Wild Beast album, Smoother. So, yep, can't really tell you a year because I can't see it. A classic Jam album, Sounds Effects, of course. And yeah, this was £1. We have the Spin Doctors new album. It says Turn It Upside Down. So there you go. Pick this one up today. 30 Seconds to Mars. This Is War. I think it came out 2004. If memory serves me correctly. This was brought from Scope today. Bit of an obscure one, really. Didn't really know too much about this, and this is Alphaville, Forever Young. I think this came out in the 80s, yeah, 1984. So I imagine it was reissued later on and remastered. So yeah, I don't know if that is original. It looks quite original, actually. It's got that kind of original kind of look to the CD. So yeah, it could be from 84. They were making CDs back then. I think it's another oldie, and this is Pure. And that is Midger. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is. And this is from 1991. So, what's this? Probably pop music, probably. A Yeah Yeahs single, Gold Lion. So, Yeah, pound. We have an Echo and the Bunnymen, Ocean Rain. I saw this, I thought, oh, yes, I'm buying that. This is a pound. Got silver on there, Crystal Days, Yo-Yo Man, Thorn of the Crowns, Killing Moon, Seven Seas, My Kingdom, Ocean Rain. Yes. A Coral, self-titled Coral. I think this was 2002. Yep. You have a Deborah Harry album, Necessary Evil. I think this is around about 2007. I think. Is there a year on this? Yep, up there. 2007. We have Hertz, Surrender. More sort of modernish pop music. There is another Hertz album in there somewhere, but I've not shown it already. Modern English, Start. 1986 and 2010 on here. So I'm guessing that's an album from 86. We have a relatively modern B-52s album, Funplex. This came out in 2007. So yeah, if you've not heard from the B-52s since the sort of the 80s and 90s, this is a newish album. So I don't know if they've done anything else other than this. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. So yeah, if you've not heard of this, you want to give it a go have a look, see if you can find it on the likes of eBay or whatever. Like I said, another Hertz album, Happiness. This came out in 2010. A bit of punk rock, Sum 41. Half Hour of Power. This is a one of the albums I didn't have of theirs. I think I've got a couple of others of theirs, but not this one. This is brought from Scope today. We have an Elton John album, Captain Fantastic, Brown Dirt Cowboy. So yeah, from 75, I believe this album was. Don't often see that. We have this one, which is Smashing Pumpkins, Shiny and Oh So Bright. So yeah, I do like the Smashing Pumpkins. They are a bit of a required taste, I think. You know, a bit like Marmite. They're a Marmite band. You either love them or hate them. But yeah, I do like them. We've got a couple of erasures here. I Say. And this one, just self-titled Erasure. Came out 95, mid-90s. We have Marillion, Afraid of Sunlight. This is a 2-disc album. So yeah, it's packed full of music. And yeah, I think this was mid-90s again, I think. Oh, late 90s, 99. So yeah, a late Marillion album. We have Big Country, Steel Town. Can't see a year on that. It's probably underneath the sticker. I picked up like 3 CDs from Scope the other day, and it was buy 2 get 1 free. And at the time, I didn't really know what I wanted for a 3rd CD, so I just picked up this great album. I've got a copy of this already. I thought, well, my son's getting into music. Maybe I can, give it to him if he wants it. If not, it doesn't matter. I can sort of leave it for the car or whatever. So yeah, Echo Park, I should say. Feeder, great album of theirs. Yeah, picked up this Blur, the Ballad Darren. Picked this one up on Amazon, actually. I just stuck that in the pile. I do have this on vinyl, so I've been meaning to pick it up on CD as well. So I finally managed to do that. We have Pure Lightning Seeds. I never even knew this existed. I love the Lightning Seeds. This is actually a comp. I didn't even know they did a comp before their late 90s one came out. But there was an earlier one, which is this one. I've never seen it. So yeah, it's got the Life of Riley on there. So I think it's mid-90s, up to the mid-90s. 96. So yeah, all up to 96 basically. And of course they did a later one, I think in I think it's either 99 or year 2000. They did another compilation which is really, really good. It's the one I know, but yeah, I never knew this existed. So nice to find that, you know, little bonus. We have the Strokes, Angles. Never seen this. This bypassed me, this one. And this was a year on here, 2011. I probably know the tracks when I've heard them, but yeah, I have a couple of theirs, but I didn't have this one. Editors, I have a couple of their albums already, but I didn't have this one, and that's An End Has a Start. And can't quite tell you what year this came out. 2007. We've got Pulp Intro, the Gift recordings. I'm guessing this is very early Pulp, when they had a female singer. So yeah, I imagine before they sort of became this kind of Britpop icons that they became, I think this was kind of like their early material. I could be mistaken. There's a year on there, 92. That does sound pretty early. But yeah, I think was it His and Hers was their first album, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, early material from Pulp. There you go, and that's Pulp Intro. Another Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Show Your Bones, special edition. And do we have a year on here? Yep, 2006. So yeah, going back a bit now, 2006. More Lightning Seeds, but before the Lightning Seeds became the Lightning Seeds, they were Care. I never knew this. Yeah, Care featuring Ian Broudie, and this is Diamonds and Emeralds, and I've not even heard this yet, so I'm looking forward to hearing this. This compilation came out in 1997, and yeah, early Ian Broudie stuff. It says, rescued from the vaults, Camden proudly presents Diamonds and Emeralds, the long lost recordings of cult 80s duo Care. Moody, magnificent, melodic pop from Liverpool legends Paul Simpson and Ian Broudie. So there you go, for £1. A couple of more CDs here. This modern English one, Mesh and Lace, along for £1. I'm not sure what year this is. I can't see it. And of course this Conor Rees Earthbound. Conor Rees had a bit of a brief career, sort of in the 90s, early 2000s. He was a solo singer, sort of made pop songs. Earthbound was a hit on here, and My Father's Son, and Read My Mind. Yeah, he had a pretty successful singing career, I think. And this was 97. I really like Earthbound. I always thought it was a nice song. And yeah, a couple more there. Dan Wilson album I've been after for some time, and never really got to pull the trigger on it. So I always thought it's a little expensive. I'll wait till it goes down in price, and it's taken years. It's taken years to get it cheap. Came out in 2013, so I waited a long time to finally snap it up, and I've not even listened to it yet. There's a lot of these I haven't heard yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing this album by by Dan Wilson. Dan Wilson was a part of Semisonic, had that great album in the 90s, Feeling Strangely Fine. So yeah, if anything like that, I'm gonna be happy. So that's a great album. So yeah, Dan Wilson, and that's what does that say? Love Without Fear. Love Without Fear. So we have only a few now. We've got Dexy's Midnight Runners, and that's Searching for the Soul Rebels. So yeah, there you go. It's the album there. It's the 20th anniversary enhanced remastered edition. So I'm guessing this is an album. Was an original album? Do we have a year? 1980. 1980. There you go. 1980. And finally, we got 2 Vampire Weekend albums, Contra, and of course this one, self-titled Vampire Weekend, which I picked up on eBay on Music Magpie. So there you go. That's my lot. There's a lot there, isn't there? So yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, bye for now.